So one thing I'll see a lot with dogs like this, and the reason why we don't correct for a lot of this stuff initially, is because these dogs will get themselves into this headspace, especially after a lot of like really firm training that may have been done, where they get put into this zone where they just don't feel like they can move, right? So dogs, if they feel like they have an option of fight or flight, right? And if the dog truly is reacting this way out of fear, which we could tell he is, right? If it weren't, he would be committedly trying to attack these dogs in these situations. If flight is not an option, he's gonna be more likely to try to react, to try to create that distance. But as they start to react and we let them kind of cycle through some of these emotions on their own, what we see is they finally start to realize they can move, right? So he laid down, he snapped a couple times laying down, then he got up and he's like, wait a minute, this is different. I'm up now. And we saw that behavior get a little bit more intense initially because it kind of startled him. But over time, how this progression will work is now he realizes he could start to move around a little bit, which means that he'll be more comfortable to actually engage with some of these dogs. Or if he starts getting stressed, he'll start realizing he could actually create distance on his own. And now we see these conflicting emotions. Like, look, his tail's kind of like impulsively wagging, which doesn't mean happy. Let's not misconstrue it. But that kind of awkward, low swish that he was doing there, and how it's going like up, down, teeth bared, not teeth bared, wagging again. This is this like, these are all these new emotions he's starting to feel that he has no clue what to do with, you know? And typically, you know, we're not going to solve this right now, obviously, but we're going to start to see is as he realizes that he could express himself more freely, the stress will come down, which will get him back to that stage where he feels like he could actually socialize and play as opposed to just defend himself because of the attack that he went through. If we let dogs develop relationships themselves, and we let them communicate with each other, and we solely play lifeguard, and we solely are there to make sure things don't get out of hand, they typically will develop stronger relationships with each other because they know how to figure this stuff out deeper than we know how to figure this stuff out for them. They understand what all of those pushes and pulls are way more than we understand what those things are. And we're just here to try to the absolute best we can to interpret those types of things and learn better how they develop relationships with each other so we can help them be more successful long term.